are defending him. Fulani people are defending him. But you idiots from the south, from the east, you're talking rubbish about your one Nigeria. Whereas a terrorist, a killer, a murderer is in government as a minister. His own people are the people defending him. But you are in the south attacking those who are fighting for your freedom. And you're telling me that your brains are normal. Maybe that's your one Nigeria. Whereas a terrorist, a killer, a murderer is in government as a minister. His own people are the people defending him. But you are in the south attacking those who are fighting for your freedom. And you're telling me that your brains are normal. Maybe there's something in Suya, maybe in Kilishi, and that cattle that they give to us to eat. There must be something fundamentally wrong with us as a people. Fundamentally wrong with us as a people. And we must confront it. And confront it we shall. These people lecturing us about no secession. You're destroying the country. You people, you Fulani idiots, you Fulani bigots, you Fulani impostors, you Fulani vagabonds are the same people that welcomed the rehabilitation of terrorists. You granted bandits, killers, murderers, and kidnappers amnesty. I want Obia not to listen. I want Tripas to listen. I want Tripas, this idiot, Sarikin Fulani of Imo State, Hope to listen very, very carefully. You people are fools because you cannot reason very well. The same people you're fighting for, killing your own people because of them, they are the ones rehabilitating, so they claim, putting the army that we have today. Somebody might come and say, you have given the order that the police and the army should be attacked. All those idiots. Some of you fools who cannot reason. We are not attacking any police. We are attacking the terrorists that they brought into the police and into the army. They are the ones killing our people. We must defend ourselves. You fools cannot reason very well. We are not fighting any standing or legally, properly constituted army or police. These are the same Fulani terrorists, murderers and killers. The same people that went in Damaturu or wherever it is, killing and slaughtering Christians in droves. You fools that cannot reason. The same Boko Haram that has been killing, the same Fulani terrorists have been killing people. They are the ones now in the army. Did you not see them? Recruit them into the army? You're telling me we shouldn't fight them? These are terrorists in police uniform and army uniform. You're saying we should not fight them? Is that what you're saying? Are you that foolish? Are you that stupid? This same Fulani pontificating about peace and unity and anti-secession whatever garbage that they are pouring out of their useless, stinking Janjaweed mouths. These same idiots, these same fools are the ones that rehabilitated Boko Haram. So they claim. These fools are the ones that granted amnesty to bandits. Now, let me surprise all of you. Surprise, surprise. Those that are giving amnesty to are Fulani terrorists, Fulani bandits, Fulani kidnappers, Fulani headsmen who are murderers and land-grabbing urchins. These are the people that are giving amnesty to. You people should reason. You zoo animals called Nigerians, reason for once. The hypocrisy in Fulani, their hypocrisy is astonishing. Hypocrites. Fulani, who is responsible for the state of almost anarchy in the zoo, who is responsible for the hopelessness of the security framework of the zoo, Fulani, who is responsible for insecurity, Fulani, who are the bandits, Fulani, who are the terrorists in the zoo, Fulani, which people are going about slaughtering and taking over other people's farmlands. It is you. You people are the problem. Unfortunately, some idiots from the south cannot see it. You wanted to show us that you know how to write grammar, writing rubbish about one Nigeria. You are defending something that's indefensible. Indefensible, you fools. Some smelly rats, some smelly garbage, gutter, alamajiri, gutter. The lowest of the low. If it's one of those of their fools talking, I will even understand. From the gutter. Not contributed one single thing to the advancement of the zoo. Not one single contribution has the Fulani ever made. Tell me one national contribution that the Fulani has ever made to the advancement of the Zoological Republic of Nigeria. Just name one thing, absolutely nothing. They want power. Power and control of oil and gas. That's all they need. That's all they want. So they can run your lives for you and control your destiny. And you're not ashamed of yourself to claim that you're educated. But there is one thing I want all of us to understand this very evening. We are facing a very formidable array of enemies, both external and within. And we are going to overcome each and every one of these obstacles. That I can assure you. That they may know that the God we worship is an invisible God, not a God that was wrought by the hands of men. For we do not worship idol, and we can never ever worship idol. Is impossible. This very family, this IPOB, belongs to the Most High. And that is how it's going to be until Biafra comes and beyond to eternity. This evening, I want to place it on record that our enemies are intensifying their attack against us from every corner. I am not saying this as lamentation or complaint. I am only trying to prepare our people for what is to come. You are being prepared for what is to come. The time has come to separate the chaff from the wheat itself. Our march is very, very near. The enemies are trembling, they are quaking, they are doing all they can to try to stop us. But they have failed very woefully, and they will continue to fail. But I want to tell you that we are getting attacks from everywhere all over the world. And very soon, they will buy over some of you. They will buy some of you over. The spirit of Oba, Biasika, and Ifajuna are still in some of you. When the time comes, they will buy you over. I am not doing this program tonight to ask all of you to be strong. I am doing it to remind you, not that if they succeed in buying you over, you're not going to stop what we're doing. You can't. You cannot. Not in a trillion years. But I need you to appreciate one very simple fact. That at the end of this very race, everybody will testify that indeed Chukwukika Abiyama, the same God of Israel, of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the same God of Ehiri in Aguleri, the same God of Umweri, the same God of Ora-Eri, the same God of Owe-Eri, the same God of Arochukwu. Not to be nobody, the true God, one true God. You will know that indeed, not only is he omnipotent, that same God is the owner of this very agitation. No human being can stop it. We have enemies, and we need to be very, very careful, both within and without. Very, very careful. The next 2 weeks will be very pivotal. Next 2 weeks will be very, very important in the life, or should I say, in this very mission that we have embarked upon. The devil will do everything. And you are going to watch spectacularly how we are going to destroy and shame the enemy. That at the end, every glory and adoration will belong to God and not to man. Now let us go and tell you what is happening that some of you do not understand. I want those of you who are hardcore, those who were chosen before you were born. There were some people who were chosen before they were born to agitate for Biafra restoration. This is a message for you. Those who from their mother's womb they were born to do this very work. You must be very, very strong. Because Biafra will open the eyes of black people all over the world. Because Biafra will mean that blacks from America, blacks from the Caribbean, from Southern America, they will all flood into Africa. It will be like the time that Yeshua was born. Biafra is like a light, a beacon. They will follow it. They will say, let us go and see what is happening there. That is what these neo-colonialists do not want. They don't want Biafra to come. I am telling our people so they understand. The mountains, I didn't say one mountain, the mountains in front of us that we need to overcome. And for us to overcome it, we need to be very strong mentally, mental strength. Just like when you're doing anything in life, and it appears as if you are being buffeted from everywhere. That is the time that you no longer rely on willpower or your muscles. You go to your brain to endure and to persevere and to keep going until you overcome. That is the stage we are in right now. To make sure that our brain is in gear to confront everything the Janjaweed has to throw at us. We don't have money. Their budget is over $20 billion to fight us. They can bribe Facebook. They can buy them off. They can do anything they like. They can come to some of you and bribe you off. They can promise you what you've never had before. They can give you maybe a house in Dubai. They can promise you a vehicle. They can tell you, oh, we'll make you vice president. They can promise you anything to make sure that you're like them. But this very IPOB, this very hardcore is not going to move. And I will tell you why we can't move.
We have tried to live in Nigeria designed by Great Britain and handed to us. We have found it difficult to live in that Nigeria. We have fought a civil war, killed so many people, and still we have the same problems reoccurring. Perhaps the time has come to revisit the very foundations of Nigeria.
Because what I am saying on Abumanyamini, our people are lame. They are weak. I am struggling to count how many men there are in Biafra land. There are no more men left. Weak, docile, and imbecilic. Weak. I don't know how we can take such people to war. I don't know how we can take men who are not men into battle and win. I am ashamed. Very, very ashamed. Nonetheless, we must preach this very gospel because man did not ask us to come. Chukwa Biama in heaven mandated that we should come. If not, that I was called to do this very work, I will not speak to any of you anymore. But Chukwa Biama said this very gospel must be preached, and we must preach it. I have prayed since yesterday up until now. My request is very simple. The same prayer I made in secret, I will make out here in the open. Chukwa Biama Biko. Since it is your intention that your kingdom will be restored upon this very earth, I need men. I need men. I did not say boys. I said I need men. Those of them that you created to restore your kingdom, they should come forward now, not tomorrow, not next year. Chukwa Biama. You must bring them now. I did not say tomorrow. Because the insult is too much. It is beyond what any human being can endure. We want to go and get Biafra, or we die in the process, because we are better off dead than witness some of this nonsense going on. The level of insult is beyond what any decent human being can tolerate. I was an Achinama. They bring their cattle into our land. They desecrate our land. They kill us in the presence of our families and nobody does anything about it. And when the police attend, the police sit idly by as people are being killed by not a multitude of people. Only 4. Only 4 Awasa people can sack an entire village in Biafra land, and we call ourselves men. No, we are not men. Until we redeem our honor. Until we look at integrity and say, we must have a part of it. Until then, to be honest with you. This is Radio Biafra. Now is the time to come forward. I did not say tomorrow. Now, tonight, is the time to come forward. 100 of us, and then we march. 100 and we march. The rest can come later if they want to. I am tired of broadcasting. I want to fight for my country. I want to carry arms to defend the honor and integrity of my country. I want to avenge the death of 6 million people. I want Biafra to stand as a beacon of hope, freedom, and liberty in black world. I want Biafra to stand as a testament to the glory of heaven upon the face of this very earth. I want Biafra to stand because my obligation to the dead outweigh that which I owe to the living. That is why Biafra will stand, and Biafra will come. 100 men, that's all. And we march. The rest can come later on. I no longer give a damn. The disgrace and the insult is too much. We must go and meet our enemies even if we have only machete and hoes. It is far more better for us to go and meet them and die with a semblance of dignity than with this very humiliation which we encounter every blessed day. We must assemble as quickly as possible.
Organ or there, if it is a plan of the leader of indigenous people of Biafra to sideline the Directorate of State, sideline Ozokome, sideline Ejofo, organ or there, you go there for DSS. And Nami Tokam, which I know that is not possible. I know that he can't be part of it. He can't be such. He can't behave like that. Having learned his lesson by confiding in his family alone and at the same time some charlatans from America. And DOS have been bearing the burden for many years now. I told me just some market. They trick him, have in mind that yes, he's dealing with his brother. He thought that the brother meant good for him. He said, okay, let me listen to my brothers and the others that are talking to me. And DOS are bearing the pain. We'll talk about another one again. So that I be able to DOS soon allow free. And just to tell many of you that they are in charge, they stop your move. They stop it. And now people want to bring the narrative to tell the public that there's a doctor that is going to treat Onye and the DOS stop it. Yes. How I wish I would be part of them. I want them to stop it 100 times until things have been followed due process. It's an organization. How about it? I tell you. Now let me show you the noise.
The due process. If they believe that what they are doing is due process, it's okay. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu must take decision from the leadership. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu must tell them to go. Of course, I know that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu told them all these things, but they want to do it. That is the reason why today they fail woefully in England or London. I don't know where they went to. Is it United Kingdom? They say that they went court to sue United Kingdom about the rendition of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, or by Mazen Nnamdi Kanu holding a United Kingdom passport, and they have been rendition to that contraption. They fail woefully. You know the reason why? Collectively. They lack that ability of collectively. That is why they are falling into pit.
He kwesịrị ime ka ife isi in order on time. I be nkịtị. The thing I not eat anyị, o eat anyị deep, eat anyị bazi anyị n'ime ebe ọ na-ekwesịrị ịba mgbe anyị bịazie chọọ how to resolve ihe kwesịrị iwepụ on time. This kind of family kwesịrị, the leadership kwesịrị draw Maazị Nnamdi Kanu red line since. Draw Maazị Nnamdi Kanu red line since. Ọ bụ na ọ malụ ndị nya na alụkọ the IPOB, then nya nọrọ n'ime nga until ọ malụ the leadership or recognize ya, ọ malụ message o kwesịrị pass, ebe o kwesịrị pass message. Once ọ realize the info, ihe niile na-emove na-eme onye ndụ.
In DSS, called a meeting of all the leaders of the Southeast and said, this is what Nnamdi Kanu said, that he is not part of this. Yet, every Monday, what happens is this. A few miscreants, and I use the word advisedly, come out, shoot and kill 1 or 2 people, and run away, and video it and send across the whole of the Southeast, and everybody is now scared. The governors we met, all of us in the National Assembly we have met, everybody has condemned it. I need the Senate to know that there is no one in the Southeast except the criminals who support this sit-at-home. Their modus operandi is simple. It's just terror. I have called the market leaders in Abia, and I said, you can't continue to stay away. And they told me that the people have threatened to burn their markets at night if they don't stay away. So this is beyond the citizenry coming out to just say, we don't accept it. Because what they have done is to use terror tactics to intimidate a whole region. And we have had meetings with the DSS, and all that the DSS has told us is, listen, these are just a few people. They will come out in one road, they will find somebody just driving along on his way to doing anything, shoot him, and then they will say it is because of sit at home. Take his car away, go and keep it in their den, and later go and sell it. So these are nothing but criminals. So I support this motion, and especially the matter concerning someone who is a dual citizen of Nigeria and Finland, staying in Finland, giving orders, and in fact, giving, I will say, orders that you don't understand why people should accept it here. But then, criminals will always find a reason to do what they want to do. I have also had interactions with the Finnish embassy, and in fact, the United Nations head in Nigeria, who is from Finland. And what she told me was, it is a government-to-government interaction that will lead to a resolution of this, because as a citizen of Finland, that he has a right to express his opinion. But I can tell you, my dear colleagues, each and every one of us has suffered greatly from what is happening in the Southeast. They attacked Senator Carlo when he was doing campaigns. They attacked me. There's nobody they have not tried to intimidate. But we cannot be intimidated because we are in a country that has rule of law. And so I support this motion in its entirety. And when the time comes for the prayers, if there's anything I will add, we will. But we want to urge our colleagues and the rest of Nigeria to see this matter not just as a Southeast matter, but as a matter for Nigeria. I so submit.
Land of the rising sun.
anyị wee tụle ya onye si na agata anyị ahụhụ ma ọ bụ na anyị fee arụsị anyị wee na-efe arụsị iwe were iwe gị na ọnụma gị wee bịa leta anyị ụmụ anyị wee na-anwụsị ụfọdụ nọ n'ụzọ ije ha anaghị alọta ụlọ ọzọ nne na nna wee na-ata ahụhụ wee na-ata ikikere eze nwaanyị kunye ka ọ gaa ubi gaa rụọ ọrụ Fulani chiri ehi bata ebe ala gị niile n'iyi okwu ebepụ ya isi anyị bụ ka anyị kpọpụ onye nwe anyị n'ugwu Awụsa ahụ ejide anyị wee gbuo ihe ọbụla anyị mara aka n'ime ha si na agaghị aga n'ihu elekwa ọdụ ụgbọ mmiri n'igwe ọcha bụ ememiri agha nke dị na Kalaba otu aka ahụ anyị na-ala nsọ ebe Biafra bụ ndị kọstọm sokwenye anyị n'etiti anyị anọghị n'ime mmiri kama kọstọm juru ebe niile ha wee na-ata anyị ahụhụ anyị kwuo ekwesịpụta anyị ka kpọchie anyị kwuo ekwesịpụta anyị ka gbagbuo anyị onye nwe anyị na Chineke na nke bi n'igwe ọ bụ ụzọ dị anya ka isi wee hụ ndị iro anyị n'anya wee karịa ndị nke gị akwa anyị bụ ụmụ Chineke akwa ọba aha anyị ka anyị na-aza akwa ọba anyị nwe na-aza ike Chukwu akwa ọba anyị nwe na-aza amara Chineke akwa ọba anyị nwe na-aza Chisom akwa ọba anyị nwe na-aza Chizọba nna nke dị nsọ onye ime eluigwe dịka otu onye obi na anyị bụ ụmụ gị bịa ka iwe zọpụta anyị bịa ka iwe napụta anyị n'aka ajọ ihe bịa ka iwe lụọrọ anyị ọgụ bịa ka iwe tịtụ ozu ọgụ ụwa memilere Goliat Chineke nna nke igwe wee memire Fero sikwa otu a mee ka Fero bụ ọgụzọ n'ihu ụmụ ndị IPOB ka o wee taa akọkọ ikuni ọtọ ọzọ ị ga na-edu anyị n'ụzọ niile nke ezi omume ọ bụla adịghị na anyị na-aga ndagwurugwu onyinye ọnwụ ọ bụ gụ nwa bụ ekekere n'igwe n'ụwa onye ọbụla kere gị nweghị mmalite nweghị ọgwụgwụ kama anyị onwe anyị gwa anọkwa ahụ ofu ụbọchị anyị ga-anwụ n'ezie kama marakwa na okwu gị na-anọgide gị mgbe ebighị ebi ọ bụ ya mere anyị ji were gị n'anya isi anyị wee na-asị nna nke dị nsọ bịa ka iwe gosi anyị Biafra na ndụ na-abụghị n'ọnwụ bịa ka iwe mee ka ebe gị na amara gị wee kpuchiri anyị ka uwe bịa ka iwe zọpụta ndị nke gị bịa ka iwe mee ka Biafra wee bịa ka anyị na-ewetụta na nsọpụrụ na ịja mma site n'aha gị onye bụ Chukwu nke abịa ma ise. Welcome, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom. Welcome you, friends of Biafra, enemies of Biafrans alike. Every one of you are welcome to this platform here on IPOB Western Cape Media TV. I welcome you in the name of Chukwu Okike Abiama Premihenine. And as I welcome you, it will please me that you welcome others as well. Welcome your friends, your family, your relatives. Welcome all lovers of freedom anywhere they are to this noble platform. Because in this platform, we swore to speak the truth at all times. In this platform, we are without fear, we are without favor. So I welcome you. And as you are joining us this evening, I want you to remember that the only thing you owe us here is sharing, liking, and commenting on our programs. It is very, very necessary that you share our program so that our messages could go far and wide. Because the truth remains that a lot of people did not know, or rather, does not know about this platform, IPOB Western Cape. It is through your sharing of the program that we may reach so many people. So we encourage you to please share our programs. It is very, very important for us. And we will always be grateful to you. So I welcome you, my fellow Biafrans, followers of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I welcome you. It is very, very necessary that we come this evening, though our coming live is impromptu. We were not supposed to be here today, but here we are, because here, whenever duty calls, we answer. Something propelled us, something made us to schedule this program. I wouldn't say emergency, but it is impromptu, but we must continue. So I welcome you. You are highly welcome. Now, if you don't know, this is IPOB Western Cape South Africa Media. Here we speak nothing but the truth. We are without fear or favor. We are fearless before our enemies. We are not here to represent any individual, but to represent and to defend our fatherland, Biafra. For us, it is Biafra today, tomorrow, and forever. And if you are offended by our resolve, we have no apologies for that. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB worldwide, and his position is incontestable. IPOB is here to restore Biafra, and we are not going to be swayed until Biafra is restored. Welcome to IPOB Western Cape Media TV, saying it the way it is. Without taking much of your time this evening, lovers of freedom, I bring greetings to you from my coordinator, Mazi Innocent Alia. Mazi Innocent Alia is Western Cape IPOB Zone representative. And if you don't know, before now, who is the representative of IPOB Western Cape Zone, know it today. If you see any other person parading himself as such, disregard that person. He is an impostor. Mazi Innocent Alia is doing all he can to make sure that IPOB Western Cape remains a strong, integral part of this struggle. So I welcome you on his behalf. And on behalf of IPOB Western Cape coordinators, I welcome you all. And also bring you greetings from the executive of IPOB Western Cape Zone. One thing that makes me happy is that here we have men. When you hear men, it is men. You find them here. Men of timber and calibers. Men that believe on the message of freedom. Men that are ardent, hardcore followers of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and those who have sworn in truth and in spirit to restore Biafra. You find them here in IPOB Western Cape. We are the believers of IPOB Code of Conduct. We do not do anything without first following the code of conduct of IPOB. Because IPOB, code of conduct, is the mind of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not here, but IPOB code of conduct is here. And as long as you continue to follow the directives and the dictates of IPOB code of conduct, adhering to them, that means you are a follower of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So in IPOB Western Cape, we continue to believe, and we can never do anything without IPOB code of conduct. And that is what makes us what we are today. That is why we are so strong, we are so resilient, we are so determined, and we are so resolute in this part of the world. If you don't know it today. This is the only platform in the whole of IPOB worldwide that is owned, maintained, run by a zone. This is a zonal platform. Only in IPOB Western Cape, South Africa, you will find it. You can never find any like this somewhere else. That is why we are so proud. That is why we are full of ourselves, because we determined what we want and we go for it. If you think it is easy, try and see. It is not easy, we must say it, but it is doable. That is why we are IPOB Western Cape. We are determined, because for this struggle, we shall see to the conclusive end. We are not going to stop on the way, halfway. We must see to the end of it. We are standing by our leader. As he is fighting there in DSS dungeon for the past 3 years, we are fighting here. The message is that we all are fighting for Biafra to be restored. Here we are without envy. Here we are without jealousy. Here without greed. Here we are without greed, hatred, envy, and jealousy. These things, we are not part of it. We are not involved in them. Here, all we ask you to do is, as you are joining us, join us with a common sense. Common sense is all that is required from you to join us. Those who are part of this family here in this platform are the chosen ones. They are the ones that knows that fighting for Biafra is all about truth. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, you must be whiter than white and whiter than snow, he meant it. He meant it, and so shall it be. That is the standard in IPOB. You must be whiter than white. You must be whiter than snow. That is the standard in IPOB. So, if you are part of the family here in this platform, you must know by now that here we speak nothing but the truth. We are not here for propaganda. We are not here for saga. We are not here for name callings. We are not here for character assassination. Whenever we talk about you, whatever we talk about, to verify it, it is truth, factual. That is it. We don't dwell on hearsay. We talk on facts and figures in this platform. That is why we must continue to do exploits. That is why I encourage you to always share our program, so that those who are seeking, itching for truth may listen here and join us. You are doing more harm than good for not sharing this program. Share the program as you join. Like the program as you join. Comment if it is necessary. That is all that is required of you. My name is Mazi Ebuchi. I am your host, and by the special grace of Elohim, I am the Parklands Unit Coordinator. I say to you, fellow Biafrans, good morning, Good afternoon, good evening, good night to some of you. Depends where you are watching me from this coolest evening here in this part of the world. I am not here this evening to talk about the last court outings of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the messages that emanated from there. That program is going to come in 2 days' time. I'll be having two most important guests on this platform in 2 days' time. So prepare for that day. Prepare to join us that day. It's going to be a bomb. It is going to be interesting. Our next program in 2 days' time is going to be a bomb. You must not miss it. I'll be having two important guests on this platform. We are going to destroy that which the enemies are projecting on that day. We are going to analyze to the fullness. We shall go deeper into the last court outing of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We are going to explore and reveal the secret behind what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said on that day. So do not follow propagandas. Those who have come to tell you things that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not say. Those who are trying to turn it around, just like I'm going to be telling you this evening, one of them. I'm going to be showing you one of those criminals, one of those destroyers. I'll be playing their videos where they are trying all their possible best to see how they could divide, criminalize, and destroy what we are doing. We are freedom fighters. Until you become one of us, you will never understand what we are passing through. Until you become a freedom fighter, you will never see things from the perspective of a freedom fighter. You can only be in to know what is inside. You must be inside for you to understand the pains, the agony of a freedom fighter. For you to understand what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is passing through as at this moment, you have to be in that same cell where he is. You have to be locked up for 23 hours of the day, only see the sun on a daily basis, 1 hour. If you are being told that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu only see the sun once for 1 hour in a day, you will never believe it. Or you will never understand. You may say, okay, after all, it is easy. It is not easy for you to sit in a very tiny cell for 23 hours without standing to go outside and coming. Inside that cell, toilets and bathroom is there in that small place. You don't go outside for whatsoever. Food is brought to you. You eat the food there. You go to the restroom there. You bath there. You do everything in that tiny cell for 23 hours a day, every day for the past 3 years, until you reach that point. You will not understand what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is passing through. That is it. If you are not a member of this family, IPOB, if you are not a freedom fighter, you may never understand. Some people mistook pressure group or activism for those who are fighting for their country to be good. Some people mistook it as freedom fighting. No, freedom fighting is different from a pressure group or being an activist. When you are called a freedom fighter, that name alone has attracted a legion of enemies to you. Those you are about to liberate yourself from, those are friends who benefit by proxy, and those who establish that culture they use to exploit you or to enslave you. But when you are fighting for your country, for things to be changed and done the right way, your enemies are but few. So you may not understand what it is for you to be called a terrorist because you are asking for the freedom of your people. You may never understand for you are being kidnapped, locked up, because you ask that your people should be set free. So anyone who is comparing freedom fighting to a pressure group, you are comparing a freedom fighting group to a pressure group, or you are comparing a freedom fighter to an activist, there is something you are missing. You don't get the point. So this evening, after the court outing of Mazi Nkanu, remember that he sent a message where he said that I would have played that video, but I'm keeping it for our next program, where he said that those who are committing crime in our land, those who are committing crime in the name of IPOB, those who are doing so many evil things in our land, because he's not there. He went on to tell to Nigerian government, 2 minutes after I am released, I will sort everything. Now, after saying all these things, the enemies, those who always thrive in hatred for a fellow man, took that message, twisted it, and channeled it as a weapon to fight someone who is also struggling for his own freedom. And you know what? Some of them are not even IPOB members. Some of them are not even fighting for Biafra. Some of them are not even Biafrans. Some of them are not even Biafrans. This is for you to know how serious it is. They did not oblige Mazi Nkanu that singular act. That singular request of freeing him, for him to do what? For him to go and set the things all right. They didn't channel that, used it as a point to call on their government to release Mazi Nkanu, so that Mazi Nkanu could go and do what? And stop these insecurities in our land. They didn't talk about it. The only thing that they capitalized on is, Mazi Nkanu said that some people are using Biafra to do criminal to carry out criminal activities. Then you ask yourself, what is their interest? Their interest is that anything that will bring the image of, that would dampen the image of Biafra, anything that will contaminate the image of Biafra, they will run with it. So they see an avenue to exploit. And that is why all the rats, all the Dick and Harris are on the loose today, analyzing that particular statement of Mazi Nkanu. They didn't talk about his health situation, the health situation of our leader, which he mentioned. They did not talk about it. All they capitalize on is sit at home, criminality. And you ask them, did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu mention anybody's name? The answer is no. Even when one idiot mentioned the name of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in that, as Mazi Nnamdi was talking, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said rubbish. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said rubbish. Then Aloy Etimako shunned that person because you cannot put words in the mouth of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not afraid of anybody, not even Simon Ekpa. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not afraid of not even Buhari, not even Tinubu. So, if it is necessary, he would have done it. And what you should ask yourself, who even told you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was having Simon Ekpa in mind? Who told you that it was Simon Ekpa that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was referring to? Because of your wickedness, because of your hatred for Simon Ekpa, because of your useless greediness over Simon Ekpa, that is why you made it as a duty to castigate or use that statement as a yardstick to reach Simon Ekpa. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not mention anybody's name. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu spoke randomly. Oya na-agwa amalugo. Oye ya kwa asalo amalugo. If you are the one that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is talking to, you know already. He don't need to mention your name. At least it's not time yet for him to mention anybody's name. Why are you helping him to mention someone that you don't even know his activities? Unless if you are a witch. That is the only time you can go straight into the heart of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to get that words and say, oh, he's talking about Simon Ekpa. So now, I'll be bringing this video up now, and I want you to listen to this video, and then only then shall we continue to analyze this video this evening. We are going to be playing this video. I'm going to be playing this video this evening, and as I'm playing it, I will be analyzing it as well. But I want you to, like I said, I want you to use your mind, get your mind ready for this video so you can see the impunity, the wickedness of those one Nigerians. Now every one of you know who this man is. His name is Nonsonkwa. Nonsonkwa is from Imo State, if I may say. Nonsonkwa is a radio presenter, and he has a very big platform. And people are beginning to reckon with him. But I think it is now going straight to his head that he thought that he has arrived. Nonsonkwa is trying to dabble into the politics of freedom fighters or IPOB, something that he's not part of. The last time I checked, Nonsonkwa is a one Nigerialist. Nonsonkwa believes in Nigeria. He has not said otherwise. Nonsonkwa has not declared for Biafra. He is still agitating, or rather, pushing for Nigeria to be good. So, I don't know what Nonsonkwa stands to gain by dabbling into matters that he's not part of. Matters that are greater, bigger than himself. Because as long as you are not a freedom fighter and you are not part of IPOB, you are, the matter that pertains to this struggle is bigger than you.
Nnamdi Kanu ekwuola ekwusie ike na onye ọbụla na-atọrọ mmadụ, onye ọbụla na-etiga ọgba aghara na.
Now, before he continue to vomit whatever he's saying, he's going to say, I want you to follow it very, very attentively. I'll be pausing it to make comments on this video. This is the reason I'm here this evening. This video is the reason I'm here this evening. Because I had a lot of misinformation coming from him. A lot of lies, a lot of deceit coming from this man. This man you see here speaks from both sides of his mouth. And he thinks that nobody is taking notes. We don't follow you without our brain. We follow with our brain. So as you are going, we are following you. So many people are offended by the stance I'm about to take this evening from IPOB platform. Since morning, when I saw this video, I caught it and posted it in the IPOB forum. Some miscreants, if I may say, some evil people in the IPOB platform were against my posting this video. So now, their reason, or part of the reason, is that, oh, in the past, or whatever, that this man, Nosonkwa, is one of those, or is one of those who speaks for the release of our leader. That this man loved Nnamdi Kanu so much. That this man loved Biafra so much. You love Biafra, but you are not fighting for Biafra. You said you love Biafra, but you are not agitating for Biafra to be restored. How do you love Biafra then? How? How is Biafra going to be actualized or restored if you do not agitate for the freedom of Biafra? So your love for Biafra, or rather, your alleged purported love for Biafra, is not enough. The only time we take you serious is when you pick up what? The courage and declare for Biafra and stop fighting for Nigeria to be better. That is when we shall start taking your words serious. Until then, take yourself and stand aside. We are here for serious business. We are not here for propaganda nor clout chasing. Now, listen to this man as he continues to speak.
Onye ọbụla na-agba egbe n'ala Igbo kote na ọ dịghị Biafra na onye ahụ bụ onye ohi na onye ahụ na-eme engage in criminality, because ma ọchịchọ Biafra abụghị gbawa egbe n'ala Igbo. Ọchịchọ Biafra abụghị tọrọwa mmadụ n'ala Igbo ma ọ bụ gbawa ụlọ ndị mmadụ ọkụ n'ala Igbo. So onye ọbụla sị na ya wụ this, na ya wụ that, this and that, that and this, na ya nye ọ dị enyegharịa. Ewe m na-ajụzi, kedu ebe Simon Ekpa gbakwasara ụkwụ were na-aba mba niile ọ na-aba? Kedu ebe ọ gbakasara ụkwụ? Because ka Nnamdi Kanu kwuchara ya, Simon Ekpa bịara ya ati ya, release my father now or you will see the beast in me. I don't understand. Reaction Simon Ekpa ga-agwakwa gị again na that man achọghị dị ka ihe Nnamdi Kanu na-ekwu, ka enwe udo, ka enwe nchekwa n'ala Igbo nwe isi. I have said it here once or twice that amaghị m onye jiri Simon Ekpa ọrụ. Amaghị m onye jiri ọrụ. Ike ọ na-agwụ that guy agwụ. Okay, now the army declare wanted. He's part of the 99 people they declare wanted. Ma ọ bụrụ na ị gaa na Punch News of today. Enwere names in them mention here. Simon Ekpa #1 na Southeast. They declare wanted. You know, over for our people, I'm a hotel.
Now, let me pause it here. This man is a deceit. He's full of deceit. This man is an instigator. This man is a propagandist. This man is a zoological republic agent. Why am I saying so? He started by telling you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said this. Ndị ji egbe, ndị na-agba egbe, ndị na-eme nke ọzọ, ndị na-eme nke ọzọ, ndị na-eme nke ọzọ. This man is not telling you the truth because he knew ndị na-agba egbe. He knew that it is not Biafrans who are shooting the guns. This man is in Imo State. Imo State is the epic center of the insecurity in our land. He knew that the reason is because a stooge in the name of Hope Uzodimma is there. He knew that Hope Uzodimma is the one who is bringing the military down to our land to come and fight, to come and quench the blazes of Biafra. Hope Uzodimma was part of those who sat and planned against the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and he swore allegiance, and he swore an oath that he is going to make sure that Biafra, that IPOB is crushed in the whole entire eastern region of Nigeria, and by extension, the entire Biafra land. Hope Uzodimma swore, he entered into agreement with the Zoological Republic government of Muhammad Buhari. This man knows. But now, why did I say he's an agent of the Zoological Republic? Why am I saying that he's an instigator? This man is only trying to push the insecurity to our side. He is trying very hard to make sure that the world begins to see the insecurity in our land as that is being caused by those agitating for their freedom. And what we ask this man is, what are the military doing in our land? Why the roadblock from every junction in our land? What are they doing there? The people what you see happening today was there before Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped. But nobody is talking about it anymore. Everybody is capitalizing on Simon Ekpa this, Simon Ekpa that, because when they kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they thought that the imaginary peace is about to be restored in the whole Zoological Republic. They thought that the way to terminate the agitation permanently has come. That opportunity has presented itself that Biafra agitation is going to die. Unknown to them, Simon Ekpa from nowhere surfaced. Since then, it has always been one propaganda against Simon Ekpa, against Biafrans to another. And I am saying it today, and I shall continue to say it. Biafrans are not reason for the insecurity in Biafra land. We are only solution. We are not the problem in our land. We are the solution. The reason you know Sonkwa is still walking up and down in Imo State today is because of Biafran agitators. If not for us, you would have been kidnapped. Either you are killed or you will pay a huge sum of ransom to get yourself released. The reason you are ranting, the reason you are running your mouth in Imo State today is because There are people who are in the bushes. These people you call criminals. These people that made the military to come down to our land. If it is not for Simon Ekpa that you are making your topic today, if it is not for him, who gathered men when after the kidnappers and all everywhere scattered, Simon Ekpa had to unite, bring them together. If not because of Simon Ekpa, you Nonsonkwa may not be in this car where you are seated yapping rubbish. Now, you said that because of what Simon Ekpa is doing or because of his activities, that is why Nigerian government has declared him wanted. Nonsonkwa, Chike Doziemu, that is gentle, that does not speak. Chike Doziemu, that decided to go to his closet and stay, answering HOD for mouth. Chike Doziemu is also included in that so-called list of wanted people in your dear country, Zoological Republic of Nigeria. But you only pointed Simon Ekpa as the only one from the southeast. You didn't tell the world that Chike Doziemu that seems harmless, Chike Doziemu that has not said anything contradictory, Chike Doziemu that is as gentle as sheep, Chike Doziemu that is on the ground working since 3 years now, is also included in that your country's most wanted list. Why and how did it happen? How did that happen? How can you balance it? That one who is not talking is also included in a wanted list. That is to show you that Simon Ekpa is doing the right thing. He's not there because he has killed anybody. Simon Ekpa is not in that list because he killed anybody. Simon Ekpa is not in that list because his activities are criminality or criminal. No, he is only there because he committed the same crime that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu committed, that made him to be in that dungeon today, seeking for the freedom of his people. That is the only crime. That is the only crime of Chike Doziemu. That is the only crime of Mazi Simon Ekpa. The same crime of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. None of them committed any crime known to law. Their only crime is self-determination. You, Nonsonkwa, should know better.
The truth, some of our people, see, if you are fighting, if you are a freedom fighter, fight it according to law. If you are an activist,
Nonsonkwa, did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu fought according to the law? The same Mazi Nnamdi Kanu you come here to deceive the people. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, remove Did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu fought? Did he fight according to the law? If yes, if he fought according to the law, why did Nigeria arrested him in 2015? Why did Nigeria came to his house to kill him? And why did Nigeria go to Kenya to kidnap him and brought him back to Nigeria illegally? Because to you, you don't engage or stand with anybody who is not following the law or who is into criminality. Yes, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not into criminality, but Nigerian government went to kidnap him. Does it mean that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu activities is contradictory? According to you, what is the standard of fighting according to the law? According to your own definition, Nonsonkwa. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is there. Did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu also fought outside the law? If yes, why are you standing by him? Why are you faking your stance with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Why? Because you just said now that the reason Nigerian government declared Simon Ekpa and the Chike Doziem wanted is because they are not fighting according to the law. Now, you came here online to cry, oh, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But the same thing that they accuse this man is the same thing they accuse Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The same activities of this man is the same activities of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. No Sonkwa, where are you standing?
My activist, according to law, so that as you go with evidence to prove he get evidence. As you go with evidence to prove he as you go, can you back it up? Can you back it up with?
Now, Biafrans, listen to him. He said, whatever you want to say, make sure you have evidence. Do not just talk flippantly because you can talk. Always have evidence. Keep it. I want two people to remember this word. Have evidence. So that always, Chief, tomorrow comes and you are required to present your evidence. You'll be able to get it together and present it. Now, we shall listen to Nonsonkwa and know and hear what he's about to say. Then we shall ask him the question that he just asked us this moment. Because now he's the one talking. He's asking that he's saying, do not say anything without evidence. And I have not seen anything that Mazi Simon Ekpa said that is without evidence. A Nigerian military not terrorists. Nigerian government, are they not terrorists and kidnappers? Is Nigerian government not the reason behind the insecurity in our land? Is Fulani herdsmen are not in our bushes to kidnap our people? What is that thing that Simon Ekpa has said that Nigerian newspapers has not said? What is that Simon Ekpa has said that you, Nonsonkwa, have not said? What evidence are you asking for? But we shall see. Let us continue to listen to you and see if there will be need for any interjection while you are saying what you are saying.
Facts and figures. Would they get ya? I don't go to a Nonsonkwa Nubulaka. Ndani le muna hano kotu na hana haja anya hana ahoya. Ombe rukotu ke ga evidence. You know, ombe rukotu ke ga amane na ichi evidence. It's not about talking, and at the end of the day, you don't have evidence. You know? So the EU activist, EU freedom fighter, know how to talk. I'm telling you the truth. Now, Nnamdi Kanu
Nonsonkwa. Yes, if you are an activist, you may know how, you may mind the way you speak. A freedom fighter is fearless before his enemies. If you listen to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in court, when he was talking about the four cardinal points, four cardinal foundation of IPOB, he said you must be fearless before your enemies. A man that is fearless talks whatever he wants to say. Because the point is, the truth is that truth is always bitter. When you are saying the truth, people don't like you. That is why they don't like Mazi Nnamdi, but I will continue to say the truth. You must be fearless before your enemies. You must speak the truth at all times, even if it is the last word you are going to speak in this planet Earth. You must feed the poor, because they are the reason we are fighting. You must protect the poor. And you must do the right thing. I've forgotten the fourth one. Mazi Kanu said. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have said everything about freedom. What he said is about freedom fighting, not about activists. You are an activist. You don't have business with freedom fighting. Go on and be your activist and leave Biafra agitators alone. Leave Mazi Simon Ekpa alone. Leave Mazi Simon Ekpa alone. He is fighting for his freedom. You have chosen your path. And Simon Ekpa has chosen his path. These two paths are in a parallel line. They are not together. They can never meet. You are an activist. You are an activist. Simon Ekpa is a freedom fighter. Both of you are not the same. The reason why you are in the zoo doing what you are doing is because you are just an activist. So is Sowore. So is Aisha, the one in the north. I don't know where she is. So are so many of you in Zoological Republic. But a freedom fighter who is in peace, who is at peace with his enemies, has compromised. That is it. Any freedom fighter that lives at peace with his enemies has compromised. That is the truth. A freedom fighter does not live in peace with his enemies. So do not make it as a matter of mockery or whatever that Nigerian government has declared Mazi Simon Ekpa as a wanted person. It's not now today. It's a long time ago now. And what can Nigeria do? Nigeria cannot do more than a death rat. Do you think that Finland is Britain? No. If Nigeria has all it takes, let them go to Finland and see. Or let them activate that diplomatic process to bring Mazi Simon Ekpa back to Nigeria. Only then will know that Nigeria is a strong nation.
Nnamdi Kanu ekwuole o kwuru ihe that odihu mmadụ ọrụ gbawa egbe n'ala Igbo. Odihu mmadụ ọrụ tọrọwa mmadụ na.
No, Sonkwa, you are a deceiver. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu floated a vigilante in the name of ESN, Eastern Security Network, and they were armed. Eastern Security Network were armed to fight the terrorists in our bushes. The job of Eastern Security Network is to fight and make sure that the terrorists in our bushes were defeated. The job of ESN was to make sure that the terrorists, the terrorists, Fulani herdsmen did not have footing in our land. And today you are trying to deceive people. And what?
Simon Ekpa. The truth, some of our people. See, if you are fighting, if you are a freedom fighter, fight it according to law. If you are an activist, activist according to law, so that as you go with evidence to prove get evidence. As you go with evidence to prove as you go, can you back it up? Can you back it up with facts and figures? Get ya. I don't go to a monson kwa nubulaka. Ndani le muna hano kotu na hana hajani hana hoya. Ombe rukotu kiga evidence. You know, ombe rukotu kiga amane na ichi evidence. It's not about talking, and at the end of the day, you don't have evidence. You know? So the evil activist, evil freedom fighter, know how to talk. I'm telling you the truth. Now, Nnamdi Kanu onye ndu, Nnamdi Kanu ekwuole. O kwuru ihe that odi ihu mmadụ ọrụ gbawa egbe n'ala Igbo. Odi ihu mmadụ ọrụ tọrọwa mmadụ n'ala Igbo. You said you are an apostle of Nnamdi Kanu. Ewo nwanga Nnamdi Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu gbaga gị ihe ị na-eme. Ọwụ Nnamdi Kanu gbakwara gị amụwa some people n'ala Igbo. Gbawa egbe. Bonwa federal government facilities and government facilities, even Torowande Mado. Because some people.
Now, Biafrans, listen and listen attentively. Let's ask this man, this stooge, this agent of darkness, this instigator. Let us ask him a question. You are here now, he just made allegations. He just stated things that he does not have evidence. And just few seconds ago, he was telling us how he always say things that he has evidence on. This man is trying to tell you now that the person that is burning the properties of our people in Biafra land is the Simon Ekpa man. It's no more Ebubago. And this man has come on social media severally to cry and said Ebubago is the one burning people's properties. This same man, this man speaks from both sides of his mouth. He said and so many times that Ebubago and the Nigerian military are the ones responsible for the destructions, for the killings, for the burning of properties of our people in Igbo land. But today, he has made a 360 degrees turn to accuse Simon Ekpa because Nnamdi Kanu made statement in court. This man is saying something he did not have evidence on. He is saying that Simon Ekpa is burning Nigerian government properties. Ask this man where, which one. In the past, unknown gunmen were going again to police stations and were burning down police stations. Simon Ekpa has not come into the equation then. But the unknown gunmen were going police station to police station, burning down police stations. Not Simon Ekpa was not active then. But ask this man, which of the government properties has Simon Ekpa burnt? He has none. I can assure you that not even one that this man knows. Not even one that Nonsonkwa can testify. But he boasted how he said, how he always used evidence to drive his point, or how he said things with evidence. Nonsonkwa is now telling us that Simon Ekpa is the one sending the military to go and bomb villages, to go and kill our people. Because who else are doing it? It is Nigerian military. Nigerian militaries are complicit. If it were to be in eastern Nigeria, in Alibo, that these incidents that happened in Delta State happened the other time, Nonsonkwa would have said it was Simon Ekpa's boys that fought with the military and killed them, allegedly. Nonsonkwa would have targeted on those fighting for Biafra. Nonsonkwa would have said it is those fighting for their freedom that killed those military men. Nonsonkwa is here spreading propaganda. Nonsonkwa is here throwing up propaganda up and down without evidence. Without evidence, ask Nonsonkwa, which evidence do you have that Simon Ekpa is responsible for everything you accuse him of? Can you defend it now in a court of law if you are called upon that Simon Ekpa is responsible Have you any phone conversation where someone is sending anybody to go and do anything? Have you any recording, any leakage, or any tangible evidence that Simon Ekpa is responsible for the insecurity in our land? I bet you don't have any. Whatever you say here today are all propaganda. In fact, I'm beginning to doubt all the accusations you leveled against Hope Uzodimma. I'm beginning to, if not that Hope Uzodimma's own is all over the places, I would have said that Hope Uzodimma is innocent. Because you are the ones who always lament on Hope Uzodimma is this, Hope Uzodimma is that. Today you have turned, it is Simon Ekpa's turn. Maybe tomorrow it will be Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because you cannot be trusted. You, one Nigerian list, cannot be trusted. You people are chameleons. All of you today are fans and admirers of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in DSS dungeon. Someone you people never imagined appeared. And now you people are making a weighing between Simon Ekpa and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Which one? Oh, who is better? Is this Simon Ekpa? Oh, I think it's better with free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and jail Simon Ekpa. Just like in the days of Jesus Christ, when the pirates asked them, between Barabbas and Jesus, whom shall I release to you people and set free? They said, no, give them Barabbas. Because they saw Jesus as a threat to whatever they're protecting. That is exactly what you are doing today. You people cannot deceive us. We know what we are doing. We are not in this struggle with emotions. We are here with common sense. We question everything, every word, every action, every promises. Everybody that appears, we question that person. No, Sonkwa, you have fallen short of our expectations. You are a stooge, you are an instigator, and you are a Nigerian agent. You're trying to cause confusion in Biafran struggle. You must be rejected. Biafrans must reject this man. This man is not pure. This man is filled with hatred. He's filled with anger. He is on a mission for revenge.
People just Biafra, Baziana Rala. And when they job Bihana to Biafra, Manando Shindiama, some criminal elements. Nke ulo government talk, I said all Biafra. Nke Buamado, I said all Biafra. Nke Menka, I said all Biafra. These things are not the how do I put it? These things are not a Jirimana Biafra. Ma Jirimana Ndibo. Ekwole mi epushe.
One, you are just you open this gutter, you come out, and you are vomiting things that are smelling. Which government properties? The only reason why government properties is still standing in Biafran land is because Biafra has not been declared. All of you criminals who hide under the cloak of Biafra, all of you who hide under the cloak of we are supporting, we are Biafrans, and because causing pains to Biafrans. Time for you people to leave our land is coming. Time for you people to run away from our land is coming. All of you agents. Look at you. Every time you come on social media, be screaming, and nobody is coming for your help. Look at the country you called your own. Your kinsman, Peter Obi, was rigged out of ballot box the other time. Your people's businesses in the other part of the country were being burnt. The country that you so love, that you want all of us to die into. Your people are being rejected Your people are being called slaves. Your people are being kicked out of their properties and sent to the streets. You are here turning around to call those men who have given up their freedom for the restoration of their motherland and for the freedom of their people. You are talking about Ejirimara Ndị Igbo. Now, Sonkwa, who is killing our people? We are only on defense. We are only on defense. And self-defense is not a criminal activity. Unless if you are telling me that you, Nonsonkwa, will stand, someone will use machete and cut off your neck. Unless if you are telling me that someone will come to your house and kill you without you fighting back. We said no. We're not going to do that. If that is what makes you see us as criminals, I think that criminal is a good criminal. That is a better way to be a criminal. I'd rather be a criminal that is fighting for his freedom, a criminal that defends himself, than to be a criminal that go and steal and kill other people for doing nothing to me. We are not criminals. We are not into criminality. Biafran freedom fighters are strictly fighting for the total freedom of Biafran from Nigeria. And you are seeing the result today. Nigerian government are running helter-skelter, declaring people wanted for fighting for their freedom. But I didn't go tired now.
The only thing ndị Igbo na-eme mgbe gboo ụfọdụ ka na-emekwe na awụ inye nshi. Igbo anaghị eje egbe agbagbu mmadụ. Igbo anaghị eje ihe a gịnị achara mmadụ olu. Ihe ndị Igbo na-eme mgbe ahụ bụkwa ihe a na-eme n'ụwa niile wụ inye nshi.
Nwanne, close your gutter mouth. Igbu mmadụ bụ igbu mmadụ. Killing people is killing people. Whether you kill people by poison or you kill them by gun. In fact, when you shoot someone by gun, he dies without pain. When you give somebody poison, he's sick. He rots in pain before he dies. It is better for you to kill someone with gun than to go and give that person poison, to go and seek for, suffer for God knows how long before he dies. Killing is killing. There is no killing that is better than another. When you kill, when you are a killer, either you kill by gun or you kill by poison, you are a killer. So there is no verification, there is no justification whatsoever to what you are just saying now. You are just yapping, you are just opening your mouth just to say something. But you are not making sense. You are not reasonable at all. I am so disappointed that you are making such comparison. When you kill with poison, you shed a blood. When you killed by gun, you shed a blood. What are you justifying here? Americans are killing people on a daily basis. Go to Israel today, people are dying like fowl. People are killing people with guns, with bullets, with bombs. Come down to zoo. People are being killed all over the world. Since the inception of this world, human beings have been killing each other. It did not start today, and it will not end today. People kill people, whether by gun or through poison. Murder is murder.
Oh, yeah, na-eme. Ha chọpụta na ọ dị ka gị na ha na mma imemere progress ha enyeghị isi in those days. But ọ nwekwara ndị arụ ala ka na-enyekwa isi na villages, na-enyekwa isi na township now. So in every 12, there must be a Judas. So I am a heku Igbo demma, Igbo duzu chamma, man Igbo kachamma. That is the truth. So now that Ndami declare la Simon Ekpa wanted. Actually, me one day ni bunde Simon Ekpa diloru na Igbo. Hands up. Hands up, my brother. Nam the card you
hear him? Ndini Simon Ekpa diloru. This man is really is actually going crazy. He's been stupid, and I think this man is being overrated. Ndini Simon Ndireolo. This is always their plan. This is always their plan. They always bring us something to intimidate people. Now they have brought this army wanted nonsense to use it to cow people into submission. That is why he's coming to advise those fighting for their freedom to sheath their sword and go back home and continue being a happy slave. No, Sonkwa, you and your government are learning. You are just wasting your time. What you just did is putting petrol into fire. The struggle for Biafra is not something that you can just stop, just pause it by a male declaring an individual wanted. Your government declared IPOB a terrorist group. Did it stop IPOB? Has it stopped IPOB from agitating for their freedom? Huh? After declaring IPOB a terrorist group and clamped down on them, has it stopped IPOB agitating for the freedom of Biafra? The answer is no. Has it fueled the agitation? The answer is yes. That is the same way the nonsense shenanigans your government just did now is going to make men more angry. Because if you think that by making that pronouncement that Nigerian army declares Simon Ekpa wanted, is going to douse the tension, or is going to make Simon Ekpa to get scared. Ohanese have tried it. Ohanese declared Simon Ekpa wanted, dead or alive, in the sum with the sum of $500,000. Can you do that? Did Nigeria succeeded? All the petitions you people wrote in the past against Simon Ekpa to be brought back to Nigeria, did you succeed? No. All the diplomatic rows, all the diplomatic squams, all the things you people did in the past with Finland High Commissioner in the United Republic, did you stop Simon Ekpa from agitating for Biafra? No. Why do you think that this nonsense pronouncement that the Nigerian military just made yesterday is going to do more than the rest? It's going to be, in the next few days, people should stop talking about it. After all, who cares who is wanted and not? All we care for is that we restore Biafra. That is where our eyes are. Fix it on the goal. Biafra is the goal. It is not about who Nigerian army declared it wanted or not. It is not important. What is important here now is that we are fighting to restore Biafra, and nothing can stop us from actualizing our aim in this struggle.
That day, the Kanu Kunu question man or Akola. Kunu question man Simon Ekpa has been deceiving you. Kunu question man
deceiving them how? Deceiving people how? Deceiving us how? How is someone about deceiving Biafrans? Did Mazinam the Kanu told you, Nonsonkwa, in your dream, that he was referring to Simon Ekpa? If we look very well, the only people that is trying to deceive our people is you. You that is saying what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not say. You Nonsonkwa is the criminal here who is twisting, bending, and trying to change what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said into what he did not say. Nonsonkwa, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not mention Simon Ekpa. Why are you mentioning him? You are mentioning him on behalf of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu send you to mention Simon Ekpa? Did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu confided in you that he was referring to Simon Ekpa? Is that so? Do you have evidence of what you are saying? The only deceiver we have here is Nonsonkwa, who is trying to instigate Biafrans against Simon Ekpa. Nonsonkwa is only jealous of Simon Ekpa. Nonsonkwa is only jealous that in Biafra land today, everybody is singing the name of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Mazi Simon Ekpa. Nonsonkwa is jealous of that feat of Simon Ekpa. Nonsonkwa could not comprehend it. Nonsonkwa could not comprehend the fact that Simon Ekpa is more popular than his governor. Than his governor and his president. That is why he is filled with rage. That is why he is filled with anger. That is why he is filled with jealousy. That is what made Nonsonkwa to engage in this propaganda, trying hard to deceive our people and to cause and try to sow a discord between Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Mazi Simon Ekpa. Nonsonkwa, you did not bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Mazi Simon Ekpa together. You cannot divide them. Your people, your journalists tried to ask Mazi Nnamdi Kanu about Simon Ekpa. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu bluff it out. Your journalists tried to ask Barrister Aloy Ejimako to make a statement and say the same thing you are saying today. Barrister Aloy bluffed them out because you cannot put words into Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's mouth. You are the one who is reading false meanings into what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is talking to the Nigerian terrorist army in our land who are killing our people. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was talking to them. They are the one who comes into our land with armored tanks. Are they coming with armored tanks that will have war going on in our land? What is private jets doing in our land, bombing our communities? Nonsonkwa, you were there in Imo State when the military aircraft will come with bombs, bombing our land. Who are they looking for? Who are they bombing? Nonsonkwa, you didn't tell us about it. Or is this Simon Ekpa who sent those aircraft to come and bomb our land? You have accused him of burning the government property. You have accused him of burning Biafrans' properties. Are you also accusing him of using fighter jets to bomb our land? I am not going to be surprised if tomorrow you come out on this your platform to say that Simon Ekpa used private jets to bomb our land. You can say it. You can say it. This man, Nonsonkwa, is a deceiver. Nonsonkwa should not be taken serious for the fact that Nonsonkwa is taking side with Zoological Republic when he should know better. For the fact that Nonsonkwa is taking side with Hope Uzodimma when he should know better. For the fact that Nonsonkwa has declared himself the enemies of Biafra. From today onward, the spirit of Biafra have left Nonsonkwa. And the spirit of disgrace will follow him today. See how it will end. So for you to do this, that means your heart is full of evil. And you shall reap what you sow.
Simon Ekpa has been deceiving you people. Nyanyo order, enyegaria. Yanyo order ka enwe peace, ka enye order ka enwe udo n'ala Igbo. Somebody enyegari order si gbawa egbe. Si buara.
Liar, twister. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, if I am outside when I talk, who can talk? And when he said that, he was not referring to agitators. He was referring to your stupid governors, your politicians. He was referring to your military terrorists who comes to our land to do shit. That was why he said, if I'm outside and give order, who can talk? Who born that bagger? Who born that idiot that will speak when I give order? You want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be given order from DSS dungeon. Instead of you to ask your government to release him, you want him to be in DSS dungeon and give order. No, so when I go to DSS dungeon and stay and be given order, we will take it. Go to DSS dungeon and stay and be given order. If it is the right thing to do. If DSS dungeon have suddenly turned to a residential area or residential place for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, deceiver, go to DSS dungeon and sit and give your order. You want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be in DSS dungeon and be giving order so that you people will relax. So that your government will be so happy that yes, we have controlled everything. Look at how we have controlled it. Some of you people who are in this platform, who will come here to talk rubbish, all of you are in the same level with Nonsonkwa. You cannot see beyond your nose because you people are being blinded by hatred, by jealousy, by greed. You are calling someone that is fighting for his freedom criminal. The same name you people called Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and kidnap him today and dump him in DSS dungeon. The same criminal, terrorist, you people called Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that made you people, your government, to go and kidnap him. What is the crime for kidnapping? Your government is involved in kidnapping. And you, Nonsonkwa, is not ashamed of yourself. Nonsonkwa, your government is involved in kidnapping. What have you said about it? What are you doing about it? Your kingsman, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, was kidnapped for saying the truth. Unless if you are saying that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was engaging in criminality. Just like you're saying now that Simon Ekpa is engaging in criminality for speaking for his people, for agitating for his freedom. You say that he's a criminal. You call the men in Biafra now. After calling after making this statement, the zoo will send their terrorists, their assassins after you and kill you. They will say, oh, you see, after he's finished speaking against Simon Ekpa, they have come to kill him. Oh, Simon Ekpa has killed him. Oh. But you, instead of you to be in your house, minding your business, you are jumping up and down like a monkey from here. Why are you engaging yourself in something that does not concern you? You are not an IPOB member. You don't fight for freedom. You only ask for Nigeria to be good. Why are you jumping into something that you don't know anything about it? Yeah? Why? Tomorrow, if Nigerian terrorist governments send assassins after you to come and kill you, the next thing you hear, oh, Simon Ekpa has sent his men after him, and now he has killed him. And you think that after they succeeded, you think that it's going to stop Simon Ekpa from agitating? It will never stop him from agitating for his freedom. The same way DSS dungeon could not stop Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from agitating for his freedom is the same way you, Nonsonkwa, can never stop Simon Ekpa. Mind your business. Face what is facing you. Hope Uzodimma is killing the Imolites, kidnapping Imolites, sending Nigerian terrorists, army, and the Bubago after Imolites. Face it. Talk about it. Don't engage in something that is greater than you.
You talk Relan. Okay, declare like 1/3.
Now, his final statement was that Simon Ekpa Attak Rena. Nigerian government has declared him 1/3. Oh my God. These people can be funny. Also, Simon Ekpa Attak Rena. Zoo military, Zoo government has declared him 1/3. So therefore, he has finished. No country of the world takes Zoo Nigeria government serious because they engages in criminality, in criminal activities. They go about kidnapping people. They go about committing all manner of crimes, state-sponsored crimes. That is the job of Nigerian government. Kidnapping. So there is nothing different from the declaration. I mean, those they declared 1/3 and those they do not declare 1/3. As long as zoo is concerned, nobody is free. Nobody is free in the zoo. Those who are declared 1/3, those who are not declared 1/3, all of them are the same. Insecurity everywhere, terrorists everywhere. They keep declaring people 1/3 up and down. But there is no solution to their problems. The same problems they have today will remain there till next year and years to come. There will be no changes. There will be no changes. That is it. So, Nonsonkwa has done the job that his zoological republic has sent him to do, trying to instigate Biafrans against Simon Ekpa. Nonsonkwa has come to twist the words of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu just to make it look as if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was referring to Simon Ekpa. But we know that it is a lie. We know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was not referring to Simon Ekpa, but he was referring to those who are into criminality, those who are committing crime using the name of IPOB. He's talking about those who are fighting against their fellow freedom fighters, those who are supposed to protect the interests of Biafrans are the same people that is fighting to destroy the interests of Biafra. These are the people that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was talking to. These are the people that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was referring to, not Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa is doing the job of an angel. Simon Ekpa is the reason we are still here today. Simon Ekpa is the reason we are still talking about the Biafran nation. Simon Ekpa is the reason we have hope that indeed Biafra is coming. And all of you stooges are against him. Why are you against him? Because you thought that by kidnapping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that all has come to an end. But today, Chukwu Okike Abiama has disappointed all of you. Chukwu Okike Abiama has proven that indeed he is part and parcel of this project. So, Nonsonkwa from today, nobody should take him serious anymore. He is filled with bitterness. He is one of those deceiving our people. Nonsonkwa should not be taken serious for the fact that he said what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has not said. He should not be taken serious. Nonsonkwa said something that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not say. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not say that Simon Ekpa is the one doing anything in Biafra land. He did not mention anybody's name. Keep it the way he said it. Say it the way he said it. Do not go and read nonsense, false meanings into it. You have called Simon Ekpa. What if Mazen Khan comes out tomorrow and says he was not referring to Simon Ekpa? What are you going to do? Are you going to apologize to Simon Ekpa? Are you going to apologize to Mazen Khan for lying against him? Are you going to apologize for the damages you've done through these words we have just spoken now? What are you going to do to make things better if Mazen can come out tomorrow to say he was not referring to Simon Ekpa? All of you should leave Mazen Khan alone. I've said it before. You people should leave Mazen Khan alone. Mazen Khan knows how to fight his battle. And he will fight it, and he will get the victory that he desires or that he deserves. But for you to come and put words into his mouth, that is no-go area. You people want to instigate Mazen Khan against Simon Ekpa. You want to paint a picture that Mazen Khan and Simon Ekpa are enemies, when we know that it is a lie. They are not enemies. These men are fighting for the freedom of their people. You cannot instigate fight between them. You can't. They are way, way ahead of you, and they will never fall for your traps. Simon Ekpa is doing the job of Chukwuemeka Abbiama, and we shall continue to support him. We shall continue to garner support for him, because when you are doing something that is right, those who are righteous will identify with you. We are righteous, and that is why we always identify with those who are doing a righteous job. So I just want you to see the demon in Nonsonkwa today. And I just want you to hold him responsible for whatever he said this today. And also, do not forget that those who are fighting for their freedom are called freedom fighters, not criminals. No freedom fighter is a criminal. Freedom fighters are fighting for their right. They are fighting for humanity, not against humanity. That is what I'm here this evening to say to you, fellow Biafrans and lovers of freedom. I thank you for hanging out with me this evening here in this platform. I appreciate you as always, and I pray that Chukwuemeka Abbiama will continue to keep you alive for you to see Biafra. Because for you to be in this platform, that means that you are a righteous man. And righteousness exalts a nation. You are exalted. May Chukwuemeka Abbiama continue to bless you, keep you safe. And may he continue to keep our leader safe for us, so that he will come out to reap what he has sowed, which is freedom. He will not die. Nothing will happen to him. He will come out, and we all will rejoice that Chukwuemeka Abbiama has finally answered our prayers. I thank you, fellow Biafrans, for joining me this evening. From me from here, it is good night.